Recent international news. 1. WHO amendments to international health regulations in force. The updated International Health Regulations (IHR), agreed upon in 2024, have now entered into force. These include a new alert level for pandemic emergency, stronger requirements for national-level health authorities, and improvements in how medical products and funding are shared equitably. 2. Saudi-Pakistan Strategic Defense Pact. Saudi Arabia and Pakistan have signed a strategic mutual defense agreement. The deal states that an attack on one country will be considered an attack on both. This is seen as part of Riyadh's effort to diversify its security relationships amid regional tensions. Under this pact, Pakistan's defense minister publicly acknowledged their nuclear program could extend its deterrence to include Saudi Arabia. 3. Diplomatic engagement with the Taliban grows. Afghanistan's Taliban government, despite limited formal recognition globally, is slowly gaining diplomatic interaction, especially around migration control and counterterrorism concerns. Some Western and neighboring countries are engaging in technical and pragmatic cooperation. For UN, UK, US, France bloc listing of BLA and Majid Brigade. A joint proposal by Pakistan and China aiming to classify the Balochistan Liberation Army, BLA, and the Majid Brigade as terrorist groups under the UN 1267 sanctions list was blocked by the US, UK, and France. The Western powers argued there was insufficient evidence linking these groups to Al-Qaeda or ISIS under the specific rules of that framework. Point 5. Israel intensifies Gaza offensive. Israel has announced plans to use unprecedented force in Gaza City, closing key evacuation routes and calling upon civilians to move via the coastal road. The humanitarian situation is worsening, with tens of thousands displaced and significant destruction reported. There is also growing international pressure and debate over recognition of Palestine by countries like the UK and France. Point 6. US raises concerns over Pakistan's defense budget transparency. In its 2025 Fiscal Transparency Report, the U.S. urged Pakistan to improve transparency by bringing its defense and intelligence budget under civilian or parliamentary oversight. Delays in publishing military, defense financial reports are cited as a concern. Security and nuclear strategy, a focus on how the Saudi-Pakistan Pact changes regional deterrence and the implications of sharing nuclear umbrella arrangements. Human rights versus diplomacy, the challenge countries face when dealing with governments like the Taliban that have controversial human rights records yet are essential in negotiations around terrorism, migration, etc. Transparency and accountability. Many stories Pakistan's defense budget, UN listings, health regulation amendments circle around governance, oversight, and trust in institutions.